Hey CVA Integrated Math 3 students, yesterday we celebrated this guy's life. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step, says Martin Luther King Jr. This is the grid view to navigate all the slides, and Mr. Frank, it's that time.
It's time for game plans.
Guys, it is week 21, January 18th to January 21st, 2022. We're in module 2, polynomial and polynomial functions. And this week we'll talk about analyzing the graphs of polynomial functions. Sense of urgency here. About 53% of the school year is done. We need only 47% more. There's a countdown. There's only 85 school days left. Bonus number 1, 60% attendance for the semester. And bonus number 2, we're almost there. We're almost to 500. Here is some Room 902 news. eCadence is the way to get and turn in work. It is the unofficial grade. If I grade something and I try to change the colors in red light, yellow light, green light, and then you turn it in, remember you have to go through late work. Just because you turn in a late work assignment doesn't mean I grade it. Okay, Thrively. This is what you kind of need in that on your profile. It's this passion score. And I'm going to try to convince the president of Thrively to change their structure a little bit to look a little bit more like Khan Academy so I can look at custom times. So I'll be talking to the president later today. Khan Academy and Thrively are going to be due at the end of the month. If you guys look at it, this represents 20% of your grade. Pretty significant. Don't neglect it. Get your assignments done daily and then go check it out. Something new for attendance and participation, which is 10% of your grade. Whatever week it is, so right now it's 21, so 20.1 is where the conferences are. I'm giving now, instead of 5 points towards the participation, it's 100 points, so if you attend, and then another 30 points if you do the work. Now, discussions we are currently doing in eCadence. Those are the point twos. We do those in class. I give you guys 100 points participation, and then also the reflection. So in class, you got to do stuff. Remember, if you ever miss class, we'll talk about that later. Stay away from academic intervention. We're talking about graphing and analyzing the polynomial functions. Remember, you might see these 3 numbers. So the first number is our module or chapter, and this is the lesson. And if you see a third number, that's the example number. I showed this week 21 to you guys last week. So I did not see period 8, so you should be watching this video. Period 2A, I'm going to see you guys very soon, and we're doing the introduction 2.20, and then, this is chapter module 2, lesson 2, example 1, key characteristics. So do the orange one, yellow one, and then green one on Friday. I did something new too, I think. Let's see if it works. So let's just say you click on 2.2. I figured out that it should be able to jump directly to that part that you need to do. Let's see. It's loading. Oh, it worked. It worked. See? Yellow. I clicked on the yellow. I'll show you how I was able to do that. Read the directions, guys. For example, this one says for questions 7 to 8, complete 1. So skip 1 problem. So if these 2, you don't have to do both. You can just put a big X through that. Circle the function that could model each graph and describe your reasoning for either eliminate or choosing. Why did you pick, say for number 7, I circled this one here. Well, I wouldn't circle that one because it has a negative and the graph is pointing up. Do you see how that works? Let's take a look at the other ones. In 2.21, you're drawing the characteristics of the graph based off these things, so check them off, try to graph it, and then you can watch the solution. In the introduction 2.20, you'll watch absolute and local extrema, and it's a 5-minute video. Fill in the blanks, and you have to draw some stuff down here. Increasing and decreasing, same thing. Fill in the vocab word. Pay attention in the video for some vocab words you need to fill in. And then over here, it's a little bit interactive. You got to do something with Desmos, so copy and paste that, and then draw it on the graph here. Same thing for number 3 here for the intro. Turning points and max degrees. Click on it, watch the video, fill it out as I am teaching, and then multiplicity, same thing here. And the green one that you'll do on Friday, comparing polynomial functions, read the directions, questions 13 to 15, complete 2, so you can skip one of these. And what you're doing is you're looking at one of these and you're going to analyze the pair. And when you analyze it, you're basically saying which answers the question, which function has a greater degree, left or the right? Which one has a greater degree, left or right? So they're giving you different types of things like a table of values or description here. And then same thing for 16 to 18. Now, I was able to do that because I basically made a table of contents down here and then I used that link. That's why it's able to jump between the colors here. And for my own planning purposes, I decided to give you guys the second week, and sometimes I've had advanced students who are like, Mr. I'm ready to work on more. And the reason why I kind of jump ahead the next week, just to give you guys an idea where things are going. So, whoops, that's the wrong math class. Jump ahead to kind of give you guys an idea. So next week I'll see period 8, and both Monday and Tuesday I'm calling a work day, so I'm not prescribing any colors, anything like a worksheet, but I do have an optional study guide because you're going to take a quiz next Wednesday. That'll be called 22.5, and then you'll also be turning in your work 22.4, which will be kind of like 2.0, 2.1, and 2.2. And to prepare for that quiz, I have last year's test. And it tells you right here, it's optional study guide, there's no extra credit, but we're going to work on that during class. There's a couple of problems I'll pick from this blank PDF. And if you want video solutions, you can check that out as well. And then I've released lesson 2.3 if you want to get ahead, adding, subtracting, and starting to multiply polynomials. Red light, yellow light, green light. This color coding system tells you if you have to turn in a late work assignment. So if I change it to red, that means it's past the due date and it's already been graded, so you want me to grade it, like turn it in through eCadence or wherever it's supposed to be, and then you give me some late payment, which is like creating that really cool commercial. If you're new, here is some ways to help you turn in things through eCadence if eCadence is fairly new to you. Yellow light means it's past the due date but has not been graded, so that kind of gives you some time, right? You know, some people are driving, me too included. Sometimes you see a yellow light and you kind of press the accelerator a little bit faster. And green light means you should be working on that right now, and it's before the deadline. I've had students from years past, they'll say with this color coding system, they said my goal is just to turn in things when it's green. What a great idea. So take a look at our assignments here. All of this is in red because I've already graded the first assignments, the beehive, and the New Year goal settings. Okay. The one you should be currently working on is 2.0, 2.1, and 2.2. There's the links on there as well. That will be due on Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. I think that's all I have for you guys. Work hard. Sometimes it seems overwhelming, but hey, this guy says just take it one step at a time. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Do you hate math? I don't care. Everything in life is math related. For example, this pillow was made by using math. Its width and height were calculated by using math. In conclusion, if you do not like math, you will fail life. I love math, and listen to Mr. Ng in your class.